show you today is something very important. It's something that is a huge big secret and nobody has ever told anybody ever before, and I'm going to tell you now. Once this gets out, this will be amazing. Okay, this is a video on how to grow your own chicken. Now, it's very, very easy and nobody will ever tell you that it's this easy. Now, first things first, you get your pot. Now, this is quite a large pot because there's no point putting it in a 3-inch pot because obviously it's got to grow. This will start it off for the first sort of 6 weeks, and then you'll have to move it into like a 12-inch pot, but I will show you that stage when I come to it. So get your pot, and all you need to do is just fill it halfway with compost. Pat it down gently, just like that, just gently like that. And then all you need to do now is you need to get your egg that has to have been laid on the 1st of April and just gently put it in the middle like that, okay? Make sure you put this sort of there's a slightly less curved side. Put that down, not the pointy end, okay? So put it in the middle. I hope you can see that. It's in the middle like that, okay? And then all we need to do now is we need to fill the pot right to the top with some more compost. Be careful with the egg, make sure you don't crack it. There can't be any cracks on it at all, okay? If there are any cracks on it, then it won't grow properly. So make sure it's a perfect egg, okay? I actually got this egg from my chickens this morning. So I know that it was on the 1st of April. Okay, so fill the pot all the way to the top, gently push it down, okay? And then what we need to do next is we need to just give it a good water, okay? Make sure the water runs all the way through. That's it. And to keep it extra super duper warm, we just need to put a lid on it like that. Now I will keep this in the greenhouse because it's nice and warm now, the sun's coming through. During the day you can take the lid off just to get a little bit of fresh air into there, but when it starts to get dark or if it's a cold day, then make sure you keep the plastic lid on there. And after about a week, the soil should start to move on the top, and very, very slowly a little head will appear, and then you'll see a beak, and it will be this tiny, tiny little fluffy chick, okay? And as the days go on, it will gradually get bigger and bigger and bigger, and eventually the head will come up and the body and then the wings. You will then have to start feeding it because obviously it's taken, when it's a baby, it takes all its goodness from the egg, but once all that goodness has gone from the egg, then you will have to start feeding it. So you'll have to start feeding it pellets and grain and the odd occasional worm if you find one. But when it's been in there for about 4 weeks, it will actually start to get too big for the pot. So you will have to very, very carefully lift it up and then put it into a bigger pot, which is about a 12-inch pot, but I will show you that when we come to it. And then after about 4 weeks, then it can be left to run in a chicken run or in the garden, and it will start laying eggs for you as well. So that's great. So that's the sneaky way of growing your own chicken, which nobody has ever told you about. But remember, you can only use eggs that are laid on the 1st of April. Well, I hope you give that a go, and I shall see you soon. Bye bye. Hello. What I'm going to show you today is a very big secret, okay? Nobody ever tells you about this, and it's how to grow your own chicken. They're fighting out there. How to grow your own chicken. Now, do this with our last. Let's try this. Let's try this again.